Well, happy Wednesday morning to you and everybody who might be watching this video. We are continuing in video number 3 of our Holy Week video presentation series. So we've been going through this series so far this week with Holy Week videos, and oftentimes when people get to Wednesday of Holy Week, which is today, many people, say, hey, not much happened Wednesday, and they're correct. We don't have a lot in the Gospels that say actually occurred on Wednesday. But it is believed that something very, very important did occur. Just want to remind you as we talk about Wednesday to continue to read your Holy Week reading guide. You could have picked that up this past Sunday, or you can still get a copy by looking at our Facebook page. You can save that image and save it to your phone and follow along. But according to our reading guide, today we were supposed to read Matthew 26 verses 1 through 16. Now, this is what is believed to have happened on Wednesday of Holy Week. It's not exactly certain, but it is believed to have. I want to read Matthew 26 verses 14 through 16. Then one of the 12, whose name was Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priest and said, "What will you give me if I deliver him over to you?" And they paid him 30 pieces of silver. And from that moment, he sought an opportunity to betray him. So I think what we can see from Wednesday of Holy Week is Wednesday of Holy Week when Judas betrayed Jesus? No, that does not happen until tomorrow. But we do see that there's a heart problem with Judas. So look at verse 16. And from that moment, he sought an opportunity to betray him. From that moment, from that time, he made that decision. And that reminds me of our own lives. From that moment, whatever moment that may be in our lives, we decide to sin, we decide not to sin, or we're deciding to fully and faithfully follow Jesus at all costs, 100% for him. In that moment. So in that moment, Judas sought something other than Christ. He sought to betray him. And that is what happened in that moment. See, before we make a decision, whether we realize it subconsciously or not, before we make a decision, there was a time before we made that decision in that moment that we began to ponder it, but even before that decision was made. And we see that with Judas here. Even before Maundy Thursday of Holy Week occurs, Wednesday had to happen where Judas had that idea, he had that thought. And that is what is believed to have happened on Wednesday of Holy Week. So join us again tomorrow morning here in the Pastor's Study as we continue to talk about Holy Week and what happened during this week over 2,000 years ago. I love you. Have a great Wednesday, and we hope to see you tonight for our midweek worship service at 7 p.m. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.